Ever wondered what Elon Musk's vision for outer space is? Take SpaceX, add 2 extra eyes, blue, and a 22-minute time loop, and you'll find the Outer Wilds. Welcome to the First Hour, the show where I, Scruff, tell you about the first couple hours of a video game and whether it is worth your time. Like all the greats, the game starts with a marshmallow roasting before it lets you go explore your home planet in order to find launch codes to set off on your adventures in the great void of space, that place we're trying to get to. But before you leave your planet, you and a demon-headed goat statue make friends. And this 20-minute sequence exists solely to introduce you to the plot that the game makes no point of telling you about. Though I'm super intrigued by the world I'm presented with, I find it tough to push forward in the game when I'm still uncertain about the plot. And as you explore, you find new data, logs, parts, etc. Your ship's records will update with some information about what you found and where you can maybe go next, but that's it. What is my purpose? Why am I here? What am I doing? I don't know. Maybe I'll find out on Tornado Water Planet. But thank the sweet Lord for the autopilot, because flying in this game is hard. The control scheme makes sense, but I'd like to see some more responsiveness from the rockets. It's a fire-ridden mess when you botch a landing, because your ship either blows up, or you have to go out and float around and try and fix it. To fly requires you to be thinking about 5 seconds ahead in order to not smash your ship into a planet, comet, or the Sun 2.0. Exploring a planet feels great, though. The drones is super handy in so many situations. You can shoot it into a hole that four-eyed Elon that you are just can't fit into, and take pictures with it to try and find a way in, or to see if you even need to go there, or if there's anything that you can grab. And the drone can be called back from anywhere, so have no fear of destruction or loss, because you just hold the right bumper and it comes right back. That's the best part about it. To reach certain places, you're required to wait for an environmental modifier to come into play, though. One planet has tornadoes that shoot your island off planet, where your gravity becomes 0 for a brief time, and you can float into higher places. The problem is that this can be upwards of 3 to 5 minutes in between cyclones. And in a game where it's going to reset after 20 minutes, no matter what, every second counts. Why am I being forced to wait? Now let's talk about that time loop. Regardless of what happens, where you are, what you are doing, or how you're progressing, after 22 minutes, you are going right back to roasting a marshmallow. And this adds a sense of haste to the game, but there's no timer for you to track it. And from my experiences, you have no way to know when it's gonna happen unless you die, which I did a lot. And if you can't keep a single train of thought going like me, it's really difficult to pick up and go back to what I was doing. The only thing that remains after you reset is your character's knowledge. Everything else resets, so if you're mid-puzzle, you've got to restart. And I found this a little irritating at times, especially when I was finally starting to understand the game and what I should be doing. But the soundtrack. Oh, the soundtrack. Nothing makes me happier than when a game has a background that understands what the game is. The music lets you know you are about to go on a big adventure in a vast world. And with dynamic sounds that get hollow as you enter a new location, the lack of sound in space is only ignored by the few foreign creatures I've seen. That makes them very scary and very loud. But I'm a weenie, so do with that what you will. With a well-designed open world that at times is hindered by its limited exploration time, the Outer Wilds has me itching to find out what could come next. But having my progression interrupted in order to reset the time loop leaves me feeling deprived. So, is the Outer Wilds worth your time? Well, that depends. Do you like unexplained, lore-heavy, open-world games? If yes, The Outer Worlds, I swear it will tickle your tummy, okay? You will love it. If you're a fan of the more linear experience, though, you may want to keep your playtime under the refund threshold until you decide. Thank you very much for watching. It means the world to me that you would give me your time. If you could be troubled by me once more. I would love it if you hit the subscribe button so I would know to make more videos. Let me know if you liked it or disliked it. Just hit the buttons. The YouTube algorithm doesn't care. It means the world to me. Thank you for your continuous support. And I stream on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Twitch. You can find that right here. There are links in the panel's description below. You will find all that right there. I appreciate your time and see you next week with another one of the First Hour. Catch you later.